139 pounds, David Diaz from Chicago, Fernando Vargas from Oxnard, California. Kip Ryan with Joe Clancy here ringside, and Fernando Vargas has caused quite a story. He was the youngest boxer a year ago in the festival, and he won the title at 132. He's moved up in weight. Looks very much like a star.
Well, Tim, yes, he's a very highly touted guy, but let's see how he handles a tough southpaw. And Diaz is a tough southpaw.
David Diaz at 139 a year ago was second in the U.S. Olympic Festival, losing to Lupe Suazo. Under the USA Amateur Boxing rules, 3 3-minute rounds. 5 judges will score by computer, and 3 of the 5 must agree on a scoring blow for it to register, all within a second. A backup jury of 3 in case the computers go down. Standing 8 counts are awarded when necessary. 4 foul warnings would end a bout, and we do not expect to see that occur. There's been nothing close to it so far. In the red corner with the blue uniform is David Diaz, and with the blue headgear in black is Fernando Vargas. Vargas, the winner of the gold at the festival a year ago at 132 at age 16. He's from Oxnard, California. Reminds in many ways of Oscar De La Hoya. He's tall for his age. He's an upright fighter, and indeed he has even sparred with De La Hoya down in the California area. A very personable young man, very aware of his future chances in boxing. David Diaz, for his part, removed Lupe Suazo, the man who defeated him a year ago in the Olympic Festival gold medal round. And he feels he's a much more mature fighter, much improved from a year ago. And he's 19. Vargas is 17. There's a little blood on the bridge of the nose from Diaz, and that was actually occurred in the Suazo semifinal fight. Left a little nick there, and it's been opened already here. Not serious, we should point out.
Diaz is really trying to use his strength and rough up Vargas, the younger fighter.
He landed a good solid left hand, catching Vargas coming in. Referee is Doug Emery from Lincoln, Nebraska in this bout. Diaz looks very determined. Now, he also admitted that last year he ran out of gas in the 3rd round in his loss to Lupe Suazo. He did better this time, but we even felt in the 3rd round that he had also perhaps built up his adrenaline too much and faded a bit in the 3rd. But he got the decision over Suazo this year.
Well, he's all hyped up right now, Tim.
Very much so. Second in this year's U.S. Championships, and won the Golden Glove national title a year ago.
This is exactly what Diaz wants. He wants to make this into a brawl. Vargas on the outside is a taller guy, smoother boxer.
Under a minute to go here in the 1st round. Vargas, coached by Eduardo Garcia since he began his amateur career. Won the Pan Am trials and finished 3rd at the Pan Am Games, losing to Luis Perez of Puerto Rico. And already has won the U.S. Championships this year. Step to his right, landed a good left hook.
And Diaz is adjusting his head guard. He doesn't have time to do that fighting a guy like Vargas. Again, you can see Diaz roughing him up on the inside, trying to use his strength, trying to make Vargas fight on the inside.
Final seconds of round number 1. Festival, Fernando Vargas in black, David Diaz in blue, and the crowd was unhappy with the scoring for round number 1. Diaz 12 points to 4. Down goes Diaz. He was off balance. They're going to count that. He was hit, and he is a little wobbly. It is a knockdown scored by Vargas. Diaz was a little off balance, but Diaz did take a good solid punch from Vargas as well.
And he got wobbled pretty good.
Now Vargas trying for the knockout here in round number 2. Picks up his tempo. Lands another right hand, using his reach effectively.
And Diaz is not taking time to get composed, and he's a battler. All he wants to do is fight, wing punches. But that's right up Vargas' alley because he's a quicker puncher and a straighter puncher.
Vargas compares himself to Felix Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya in terms of his style. He likes their intelligence in the ring and their quickness and power. Like many of these Hispanic boxers of Hispanic heritage, he is also a big fan of Julio Cesar Chavez. You've heard us talk about that with many of the boxers here.
Diaz, the shorter of the two, is having a great deal of difficulty of getting it on the inside with Vargas, which is the only place that he has a chance.
Vargas eliminated DeMarcus Corley in his semifinal win, a big one, 20 points to 5. Diaz revenging his loss a year ago in the final to Lupe Suazo. Vargas showing some strength there, tying up Diaz. Vargas last year was 5'6" and 132. This year he's 5'9", 139. Thinks he'll probably be a welterweight eventually in the professional ranks. And a minute to go in round 2. Diaz firing away to the body, but Vargas replying to the head.
Vargas landed a sharp right hand in that exchange.
That's good movement from Vargas.